Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Movie Monday. This week's episode is a slightly different edition. I'm going to watch the road cut of X-Men Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past for me is one of the best superhero movies ever made. For me, it's a masterpiece, and I rewatch it so many times. I watched it last night again in 4K just to refresh my memory for the movie, of course, and also to experience the 4K. I got it in 4K very recently. I recommend the 4K version, by the way. It looks visually so nice. It already did look visually nice, but with the 4K, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, if I was to rank comic book movies, Marvel and DC, it would be my top 10 at least. Days of Future Past would be my top 10 at least. I think it's incredible. I think it's better than a lot of super movies out there. It's just that good for me, and I love rewatching it. But I haven't seen the road cut, which is, I don't know. I don't think I'm ashamed, but I feel like I should have seen it considering how big a fan I am of the movie. So the road cut is, well, I got it right here. This Blu-ray also includes the the theatrical cut as well. The road cut is an extended edition, 17 minutes extra footage with a lot more Rogue. In the theatrical cut, she's in there for like one scene at the end, meaningless scene. I think fans complained about it, so as a response, they released the road cut. 17 minutes longer. Not all of those 17 minutes are Rogue. Some scenes are other characters. This is what I read about, by the way. I haven't seen it yet, but that's what I heard. I heard they replaced some scenes of other scenes as well, so some scenes were taken out from the theatrical edition, and apparently Rogue does replace someone in terms of like her role in the movie. She replaces someone else's role from the theatrical cut, so I'm interested to see what that is. 17 minutes, extra footage, a lot of that more Rogue. I look forward to seeing what they did with it, and let's see if I like it more than original, or whether I like it less, or whether I'm indifferent. We'll see, but I look forward to once again reliving this masterpiece of a movie. Let's do this. They give you the road cuts and the theatrical version. The options, very nice, all on one disc. There's even a whole second disc for extras. Maybe worth checking out at some point. Not for this video though. I also realised how dusty my TV stand is watching that previous clip. I leave it for 2 days and it just gets so messy. Gotta fix that. So just from the opening scenes, there's definitely more Iceman in this. Also, I noticed that this is not to do with the extended cut or anything, but a couple characters, Blink and the other guy with the long hair, that are in the opening fights, they were also in the TV show, The Gifted, X-Men TV show. Which is unrelated, like I don't think it's his own standalone universe anyway, but it was cool to see the same characters, different actors though, but still. So I am an hour and 20 minutes in, there's over an hour left, and it's still as great as it is. You know, theatrical version is great. This is great. There's been no Rogue yet. It's called a road cut, and there's an hour left and she's not turned up yet, so that's quite funny. I think she turns up in the future scenes anyway, and the future scenes are less than the past scenes, but still, it's called the road cut and she's not there, and there's an hour left in the movie. Having said that, it is extended, there are extra scenes, and they're little extra scenes, like it adds up to 17 minutes overall, of course, but like the scenes are subtle, like they add on a few seconds or a few minutes of a scene that you haven't seen in a theatrical version, and it just fits in so organically. I really like the way they did it, like every extended scene just fits in really well. Like the theatrical cut was already like amazing, like near perfect, but I mean no movie's perfect, but you know, the theatrical cut is amazing, you know. Logan's the only one I like more in that universe, but yeah, the road cut, the scenes that it adds quality, and I like that, you know, quality over quantity. But if quantity is quality, then you know that's not the best way to put it, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It still doesn't need to be extended. The theatrical edition is great, but the extended edition also great. I don't like it more, but I like it pretty much the same. Iceman said he was gonna go and get someone. I wonder who that is. I've just noticed a scene that they changed. There's a conversation between Logan and Beast about whether Beast actually makes it in the future. The scene is a bit different in this one. The dialogue's different, and the setting I think is also different as well. Yeah, they changed that scene, but yeah, it's the same scene. They just changed the dialogue up a little bit, and the setting feels different as well. Still, you know, it doesn't make the movie worse, doesn't make it better, but it's cool. It fits organically. So there's an extra scene in the X Mansion. So the scene in the theatrical cut where Magneto goes to get his helmet, parallel of that, the future X-Men, well, just Iceman and Magneto, they go into the X Mansion to get Rogue. So yeah, a completely new scene. This is the first time they've actually like properly, I mean, they've had new scenes in there already, but they just seem like additions to scenes already there. But this is a proper like new scene added in, and I like it. And there's a callback to First Class, I just realized. The coin. Yeah, that whole X-Mansion scene was crazy, and a very emotional death as well happened there. Okay, so Rogue does replace someone in the movie, but not in the way I expected. They shouldn't just replace a character, the other character's not there. The other character's Kitty Pryde, and she's obviously helping Logan travel back through time, but she gets badly hurt. And in the theatrical version she carries on. In this version, Rogue helps her out. Takes her powers, obviously she can take people's powers temporarily, takes her powers to continue the time travel thing, like a, you know, she tags in, she substitutes in. That's just a weird way of putting it. But yeah, Kitty Pryde's still there, it's just that because she's badly hurt, Rogue takes her place. So it's not really like replacing her in the movie, just, you know, just helping out the X-Men. But yeah, so that's what they meant by replace. So the extended edition, like when they're escaping from the X-Mansion in the future, a Sentinel jumps on the plane, on the, what do they call the X-Men plane? I can't remember, honestly. I feel like it's an obvious name and I've forgotten. My mind's gone blank. But X-Wing? Might be the X-Wing. So a Sentinel got on top of the X-Wing trying to break in, and then Charles goes full speed to escape, but one of the Sentinel's arms gets stuck in the ship, well, outside of the ship. The rest of the Sentinel just falls off the plane. But I think that arm has a tracker on it, because you later see it beeping red lights, and I feel like that's how the Sentinels find them. I'm pretty sure that wasn't explained in the theatrical cut, so it adds something. So the Sentinels didn't just track them down, there was a tracker there at their base, and they got followed, and that's how, like, they could have had more time, but obviously you gotta make it dramatic. But yeah, they messed it up for themselves. And the movie's over. So yeah, there's definitely a lot more Rogue, but still not like a huge amount. Like of that 17 minutes, I think about a third of that is Rogue. The rest of it is extended scenes of other things. But yeah, most of the extended scenes, they're just extensions of existing scenes, but they also improved that particular scene. But there's only one or two scenes where they just properly add a whole new scene in, and it's still good. It's a good addition. I don't know which one I prefer. I guess I watched the theatrical one so many times, I'm still going to prefer that one regardless, because it's perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but for what they're going for, they executed it so damn well. So like, you know, any other edition, you know, it's always going to be, for me, hard to top it. But yeah, this one I think comes pretty close. I still prefer the theatrical version, but this extended edition I think adds good detail into it, and adds some awesome extra scenes as well, and extends a few awesome scenes too. So yeah, not too bad. It does kind of make sense that Rogue wasn't in there that much more, because obviously she's in the future, and the future scenes are a lot less than the past scenes. And I also like the, I guess it's a contrast in a way, because the past scenes take place in the daytime, and the future's at night time. I don't know what I'm trying to explain here, but yeah, anyway, it's not better than the original, the answer to the title, but it's still pretty damn good. And if you haven't seen this edition of it, then I recommend checking it out, especially if you're a fan of the original version, for sure. So yeah, that's it from me. There's an extra after credit scene. Okay, they added another after credit scene in the extended edition. I did not expect that. It's Peter Dinklage's character in prison, in the same prison that Magneto was in. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's it from me from this Movie Monday. I don't know what next week will be, but we shall see. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.